In a fresh wave of new tariffs, US President Donald Trump has sent letters to 8 trading partners, including Brazil, Philippines, Brunei, Moldova, Algeria, Libya, Iraq and Sri Lanka, announcing new import taxes set to take effect from August 1st. The move, framed by Trump as a step towards balanced and fair trade, imposes duties ranging from 25% up to 50% and includes stern warnings against retaliation. Now, the tariffs are as follows, and on your screen: 50% tariff on Brazil, 30% on imports from Algeria, Iraq, Libya and Sri Lanka, 25% tariff on Brunei, Moldova and the Philippines. Now remember, these tariffs are in addition to existing sectoral tariffs and apply to all goods shipped from the named countries to the United States. Now, any effort to bypass these measures through third-party transshipment will also trigger the full tariff. Now, the move comes on the heels of a batch of letters sent first on July 7th to 14 countries in which Donald Trump warned that failure to finalize trade agreements with the United States by August 1st would trigger steep tariff hikes. Now, among those receiving letters on July 7th were Japan as well as South Korea. Both warned of a levy of 25% tariff on a broad list of goods. Other countries included Indonesia, Bangladesh, Thailand, South Africa and Malaysia, facing duties ranging from 25% to 40%. Now, at a White House meeting with African leaders on Wednesday, Trump insisted the tariffs will fix trade imbalances, help cover tax cuts and bring factory jobs back to America. But most economists warn the move could boost inflation and hurt growth. Now, while Donald Trump said on Wednesday that his administration is imposing a 50% tariff on all imports from Brazil starting August 1st, the president also expressed support for former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. Take a look at this Reuters report.
U.S. President Donald Trump on Wednesday said Brazil will be charged with a 50% tariff on products sent to the U.S. starting August 1st. Trump made the comments in a letter to Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, in which he also expressed support for the country's former president, Jair Bolsonaro. Trump has been critical of the BRICS nations, of which Brazil is a key part. Earlier on Wednesday, Trump said Brazil had not treated the U.S. fairly on trade.
The formula was a formula based on common sense, based on deficits, based on how we've been treated over the years. Brazil, as an example, has been not good to us, not good at all.
Trump's letter said the 50% tariff will be separate from all sectoral tariffs. Brazil's real tumbled over 2% against the dollar after news of Trump's letter to Lula. Brazil's government said it would meet to discuss the reaction to Trump's 50% tariff on Brazil following the announcement.
And after US President Donald Trump announced a steep 50% tariff on all Brazilian imports, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva hit back strongly, calling the move unilateral and unacceptable and warning of retaliation under Brazil's economic reciprocity law. On a post on X, Lula said Brazil is a sovereign nation and will not accept any form of tutelage.